so next step. Oh, it's the moon. Is that supposed to happen? So next step is to go into the fireplace. I could go get more red pages first. Oh, while we're on the subject, actually, speaking of music, I'm planning on building out a playlist for the stream. It's going to be more music of that type, so kind of similar. Am I? Harried. That is a hell of a word. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm not quite as together as I usually am. I was a little late getting home from work today, so I was kind of rushing to get stuff together and get online. Oh, the marker switch is the thing! Okay. So, there's the door over here, right? I was showing somebody else the game because they hadn't seen the remake, and I found out that you can just click the door and it opens, and there's like nothing more that you have to do with it. It just opens. But I haven't been in here, so I have no idea what's coming. Wow, it's got music. Wow, this looks like it matters. Dude, this music is cool. Alright, well, so there's a button on each side? Was there a plaque on this side? No. Alright, what does it do? What does it do? It does nothing. It just lights up. Oh, okay. Now it does something. Can I look in the... like, what is going on here? That... No? No, it doesn't do anything? Does the other side do something now? Still nothing. Oh, whoa, there's paper. There's instructions. Settings, dimensional imager. Topographical extrusion test. Marker switch diagram. Water 40, 47, and 67. Aha. Whoa. Wow. Okay. So it's water turbulent pool. Oh, I killed it. It's dead. Okay. What else can I do with it? Marker switch diagram. 47. And now if I hit the button, it does a thing! It shows me a marker switch. This is what a marker switch looks like. Okay. I feel like this is information I could probably have figured out on my own. But I'll take it. Alright, what else can I do? Topographical extrusion test. Extrusion is a heck of a word. God, those sound effects. Alright, show me a topographical extrusion, please. Oh, it's the island. Is it the island? What is it a topographical extrusion of? I guess it's supposed to be the island. That would make sense. Alright, so the other thing that I think I can do here is there was that note that said just put in the number of marker switches. So if I set this to 8, am I gonna get something? Wow, I kind of freaked out. Oh my god.
Catherine, my love, I have to leave quickly. Something terrible has happened.
No kidding.
It's hard for me to believe. Most of my books have been destroyed. Catherine, it's one of our sons. I suspect Agony, but I shouldn't leap to conclusions. I'll find him and Cirrus as well. Oh, I should have known better than to left my library unchecked for so long. Well, I've removed the remaining undamaged books from the library and placed them in their places of protection. You shouldn't have to use the books until I return, but if you've forgotten the access keys, remember the tower rotation.
Okay.
Oh, and don't worry, Catherine. Everything will be fine. I'll see you shortly. Oh, and erase this message after you've viewed it, just to be safe.
Alright, so that implies that Catherine has never viewed it. Also, this seems like something that I should have done a while ago. This seems like an explanation of basically everything that I have done so far. Okay. That's something. I don't know if that's helpful, but that's something. Alright, let me out of here. So I guess the next step is either do some more reading or go into the fireplace. I kind of want to do some more reading, actually. Save the fireplace for a little bit later, because there's definitely books. Hello, not that book. There's 3 books that I haven't even looked at yet. This is presumably... Can't really tell, like... What are they? So this is Stone Ship Age. This is the Channel Wood. This is something? Like, you can't really tell from the title. I think this one is about rhyme. This one is like the Mechanical Age, I guess? Not that. This. Talking about the gear thing? So this would be the Selenitic Age? Oh, I did read this one. This is the one... Yeah, I read through this one. Okay. The Rocket Ship Age. I haven't looked at this one yet. Maybe this will give me some insight as to where the red page is in that one. Yeah, okay. Let's do some reading. Settle down, kids. Gather around the fire, and I shall tell you a tale of the Mechanical Age. Before arriving in this age, I was determined that it would be a journey to a world very different from my previous adventures. And it was. Aren't all of... Like, I'm not seeing very many similar threads between any of the ages, so wouldn't they all be really different from each other? Anyway, the sky here is dark and gray, and incessantly displays flashes of lightning in the distance. I met a very old man with a long beard, and hair that hangs to his waist. That actually seems to be a recurring theme. He is very feeble, and has trouble even moving. This man has obviously been through many things in this strange world, and I have learned many things from him. He has told me an interesting story of this world's history. Years ago, he told me, there was a beautiful city that rose up out of the water. It housed many people inside its walls, and the people had everything they wished for. This is also a recurring theme. Like, there's a bunch of apocalyptic notes in all of the different ages, that some disaster has occurred and changed the face of the age for good. Like, they're all very, very, very different from the way they were that they created. None of them really stayed the same. I mean, maybe that says something about the dynamism of the age, like how much change can be introduced after they get created, but none of them was on, like, a continuous path, right? All of them had something really drastic occur to them. People had everything they wished for. The city was surrounded by 3 high hills, which rose higher than the city. On the east hill of the city rested a large lookout post. The people of the city had constructed the post expecting visitors to arrive from the east. The people had no means of traveling on the water, which forced them to merely wait for friend or foe. As time passed, friendly visitors brought rumors of an enemy that existed beyond the horizon. The people grew fearful, yet nothing happened. One day, the usually sunny sky became as dark as night, and black ships appeared on the horizon. The lookout post's attempt at peace were turned away, and the sentries there were easily overwhelmed. Alright, war happens. The ships continued to wreak havoc on the city, apparently destroying everyone and everything. After the foundations of the city were destroyed, the city sunk deep into the ocean and only the lookout post remained. The black ship sailed away. This still doesn't actually sound like the Mechanical Age. This sounds like something completely different. The man continued to say that 8 people had hidden and managed to survive through the attack. In the 9 years since the attack, 2 of the survivors had died. He also said that it was rumored that 10 years from the attack, the enemy would return to finish the destruction they had started so long ago. Wow, brutal. I have decided, since hearing the man's story, it would be admirable to save the civilization and stop this enemy's plan of destruction. I am excited about the adventure that awaits me, and an idea has sparked in my mind to provide the needed defense for these people. Okay, so I guess, dude, What is his name? Atlas? Atris? Attis? Atticus? Atticus. Nailed it. It sounds like most of the things that causes the change is Atticus. It's not that he's like a necessary force for change, like the creation of the age necessitates change, but whatever the guy's name, Atticus, gets in. No, not the brother, not Achenar and Cirrus, their dad, whatever his name is. I think it's a 2-syllable word, Attis or something like that. It was in the note to Catherine. But he gets in there and he changes the world, right? He has some grand plan for things that he can do with the world. Atris! That's it. Thank you, Mr. Gecko. But, like, he gets in there and he instigates change. So, in the Channelwood... Actually, he didn't do much in the Channelwood, did he? Huh. I'm not sure that he did anything in the Channelwood. He was just there. But the Channelwood was a very different place from when he found it. I think partially because of the death of the one dude that hung out with the monkeys. But, like, the Selenitic Age, he built all kinds of stuff, basically engaged in a strip mining operation, but that also happened after, like, some huge disaster. And then in the Stone Ship Age, he, well, created the ship first off, like, that's kind of a big deal. But, I guess that also happened, like, in concert, oh, and the Lighthouse. With the Lighthouse really instigated the change. Okay, so in the Stone Ship Age, he was the agent for change completely. In the Selenitic Age, there was a huge apocalyptic disaster, and then he kind of built on top of that and changed the face of the world as it stood after the disaster. In the Channelwood, nothing really happened. And in the Mechanical Age, I guess he's responsible for building the fortress, which is another kind of huge change on the part of Atris to make that happen. Needed defense for these people. Yep, this is what he's talking about. Okay. I met the remaining survivors today, and I have begun work on a plan for protection. After a short absence, I have returned to this age with my 2 sons. They have, as of yet, traveled rarely with me, and they are understandably excited to be here. They have grown considerably since Everdunes, and it is already obvious to me that they will be a great help this time, instead of the nuisance they have been in the past. You are overestimating your sons, buddy. All 3 of us, along with 4 of the healthier survivors, began construction today. We are building upon the old city's ruins, which will provide a perfect foundation for our fortress. My sons have been spending much of their spare time on the South Island, where most of my materials are stored. I am very pleased with their intelligence, and their creativity is refreshing to see, as they work on some small projects of their own. Oh, I wonder if that's how all the toys got created, is the 2 sons messing around with random stuff while Atris builds the fortress. Excuse me a sec. Alright, okay. Underestimating their potential for mayhem? Yeah, something like that. There was some amount of misestimation going on. I mean, murder happened, right? It has been over 4 months now, and construction is going well. My sons love the world except for its gray sky. They detest the gray sky, and tell me many times they wish the sky here were like the blue sky in Myst. The old man I first talked to tells me that the enemy is due in 4 months. I feel we will be ready when the time comes. The man reminds me of Emmett in many ways, and I often wonder how Emmett and his people are doing. Which one is Emmett? I guess, like, Emmett was is Emmett in the Everdunes? Something like that? But we haven't seen the Everdunes. Maybe the Everdunes is one of the ages that got destroyed. It has been 6 months of work, and we have finally finished the fortress. 6 months. It rests between the 3 hills, which are now only islands due to a rising water level that the people experienced after the attack. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. God, I'm sorry, I don't know what's going on here. Alright, that should improve things. Inside the fortress, I have designed a most intriguing device. It makes use of a technology called holography. I began experimenting with on my visits to Aspermere, yet another age we've not run into. It will be working in a couple of days after I compensate for some small miscalculations. This holographic device will enable the survivors to learn to use the fortress. Oh, right, the Fortress Rotation Simulator. It was pretty convenient. The enemy is due to come soon, and I trust the fortress will provide sufficient protection for all of us. Yep, those are all the places. The black ships have come. Dang. Their attack was substantial. Their weapons have been stopped, and it appears they have turned away in defeat. I could not help but smile as I watched the boats leave. Why did they even come back? There was like 9, 10 survivors, whatever. Like, what is the purpose of coming back to that? What are they going to gain out of that? Last night we had a small celebration, and the old survivors danced their dances of old. Ding, sproing, clang, and it was like a puff of air. I think puff is probably the best use. I was using gasp, but that's probably not better. Ding, sproing, clang, and puff, I think, are the way that we're going to be discussing these directions. Clang by clang sproing. That's so good. My sons did not understand why the sky had not turned back to its original blue. The old men told them that the storms would never end until the enemy was destroyed. I assured my sons that a blue sky was not worth the risk of death, and they seemed to hear me. I have had a healthy adventure and have begun work on a new book. Once again, I must leave a familiar age in search of a new universe I have begun. But first I will have an extended time with Catherine, whom I miss very much. I must also return to the people of the tide. I believe in my travels I have found a substance that will ease the pain of their bone? Is that bone? Bone ailments? Weird. That they have long endured. I hope to return to mechanical age one day and find the population growing and my fortress still strong. Though the sky may always be black, I am confident the people here feel a heavier darkness has been lifted from their shoulders. Alright, I didn't get much out of that. So this is talking about Rhyme, right? We haven't been to Rhyme. I don't know if we're gonna go to Rhyme, assuming I can get there. But it doesn't appear to be a huge piece of the game so far. Or there's no, obvious way to get there. Maybe the book will tell me. Rhyme, I have named it. A desolate age with a beauty that is quite different than I had expected or imagined. The intricate feathers of ice that fall from the sky are awe-inspiring. I feel as though I could sit and watch them for hours. And though it is cold here, like I have never experienced before, I find myself enjoying the change of temperature, for it is unlike any other place that I have ever seen. Perhaps the oddest thing is the silence, although the wind blows on occasion. When it ceases, there is a suffocating silence that falls on this place, broken only by the distant cries of unseen creatures. I have visited 3 times and am sure now this age will provide the environment I need. What do you need for this? I believe the cold temperature is necessary for obtaining the correct resonance. What kind of crazy crap is Atris pulling here? Examining the structure of the books is ever more perplexing, but I am driven onward by my need to understand. How are you creating all these ages if you don't understand how the books are put together? Aren't you putting together the books yourself? Maybe this is a precursor age. The great tree of possibilities can never be fully grasped, but I must at least try to find one particular branch. On the subject of enlightenment, I would also like to find the cause of the mysterious lights that shine in the darkness here. Though I never assumed that I would be able to build especially fast here, the speed at which I am progressing is somewhat disappointing. I think I will bring Surus and Akinar as— oh no, I misspelled his name! Oh, disaster. As well as some of the machinery from the Selenitic. Akinar chose to stay with Catherine, but Cirrus was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning phases of construction. Actually, I'm going to change the stream title. I want that to be spelled correctly. I think I spelled it like the genie. Akinar. There we go. Much better. Everything's great now. Cirrus was rather excited to come. He has spent the last few days here with me, helping me with the beginning phases of construction. He too seems to enjoy the ice and cold weather. Like his heart! He is intrigued with the crystals that we have brought with us. He has been a big help, as have others, and I hope to be able to begin my experiments here soon. What others? Who else do you have with you? Tonight Cirrus and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights, although it seems they decided to hide from us. After sitting in the cold winds for over 2 hours, we saw nothing. It was rather disappointing. Sirius will return to Myst tomorrow. He has been a tremendous aid to me, and I'm thankful for his willingness to help. The hard part of the construction is over, although I've decided after tonight that I would like to add some kind of observation post. I won't be finished as soon as I had hoped, although I'm fairly certain it'll be worth the delay in the long run. I have decided to take a break from the construction, now that the tunnel is almost complete. And I have been able to set up a temporary space where the crystals will not be stimulated. I am quite convinced that with the right diffraction resonance, certain properties of the ink can be simulated. What? Catherine still finds it absurd, and thinks I am crazy to assume I will be able to view ages with stones. Ah. But her unusual pessimism has not convinced me to stop trying. I came too close to success on Everdunes. I am fairly certain now that temperature indeed does have an effect on the crystals, but I have realized that temperature alone is not enough. The cold dampens some of the sympathetic harmonics, but a more active suppressor is necessary. I have acquired some geodes with a pure, protected crystalline interior. Thin slices of the geodes below each crystal provide a stabilizing effect, and even amplify the clean frequency slightly. After quite a bit of experimentation with the shapes and colors, I was able to catch a blurry image within a book. Though the link would never work, there was clearly an age on the other side. Oh. I can hardly wait to return and tell Catherine. I feel like I should finish the shaft to my observation post while I have the machinery here, perhaps tomorrow morning. The lights were beautiful again last night. They had not shown themselves for so long they had almost forgotten their beauty. I still must find the cause. I wonder if they were scared of Sirius. I'm scared of Sirius, so I don't blame them. I'm feeling rather overwhelmed with what remains to be done. The crystals have not been perfected, the shaft is not finished, nor is the observation post, or even lab. I have not seen Catherine for some time, and I long to spend more time with Akinar and Sirius. Besides all of that, there are far away, in the back of my mind, the thoughts of my people and our lost city. I dreamt again of them last night. I have only seen the city in its worst condition, and still its beauty overwhelmed me. Even now, as I visualize how majestic it must have been, the destruction caused by Veovis and Agaris, it amazes and saddens me. Oh my god, there's so much going on here. I am fairly certain that Denis is not dead as my father believed. Oh, is this a reference to something in one of the later games? Like, Denis is a reference to Riven, isn't it? I am convinced that there must be some who managed to escape the destruction, and even now continue to survive in separate ages. Within me is an urging to take the chance and return to Denis to find these survivors and properly rebuild our city. However, I can do nothing until I am certain of the fate of my father. If my plan failed, if I missed a single book when attempting to trap him on Riven, there we go, then he has been free all along. Dude! What is the thing with fathers here? So Atris trapped his father within a book, and then Atris got killed by his sons and trapped them in books. Like, there's some weird family dynamics happening here. If that is true, then all that stands between him and the ages I have now written is the link from Denis to Myst. As much as I wish to return to Denis without knowing the state of my father, I cannot risk re-establishing that link. I must observe my father without re-establishing that link. It has taken several years, and there have been many dead ends, but I have partially succeeded. Okay, so deny? Sure, I'll take it. Now I've partially succeeded. Now that I have managed to view another age using the crystals, it is only a matter of time until I view Riven. At least I hope. Catherine will have her ideas about all of these things, and I miss her greatly. I will return to Rhyme later, when my mind is cleared. 40. That's the extrusion viewer. Topographical extrusion, whatever. Alright, I guess it's time for the fireplace. I'm gonna go do this thing. And the pattern was 158, which I took a picture of because there is no way I would actually remember this otherwise. This is it! Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. 158! It says so right on the bottom. So there's stuff along the right side. A spot here, 1, 2, and then all the way over. 1 there, goes up 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, One here and one here. Okay, now what? Hit the button again? Whoa. Yep, that did something. That did a real thing. Rotational bliss. Alright, so the green book is a trap, which means I have to save before I touch the green book.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to Donnie, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, as
Donnie.
you don't have for me. Where should I begin? Perhaps my story is in order. My name is Atris.
Atris.
I fear you've met my sons, Cirrus and Achenar, in the red and blue books on Myst Island, in my library. My library. It contains my works, my writings. Oh, I wrote many books that link me to fantastic places. It's an art I learned from my father.
Achenar
many years
lied.
ago. Oh, but the red and blue books, those were different. I wrote those books to entrap over greedy explorers who might stumble upon my island of mist. But I had no idea my own sons would be entrapped. My sons. Cirrus and Achenar.
Wait, so he's not
Did their
dead?
journeys together. I gave them free rein to the books. Perhaps it was not wise. I could see the greed growing in them. I had not told them about the red and blue books. Their imaginations went wild. They dreamed of riches and power. Of course, they did not know the books were traps. They begged me for access to those books, and I, of course, denied them.
Right.
Oh, they devised a plan. An evil plan. I had no idea to what extent their greed had progressed. Their own mother. Oh, my own dear Catherine. They used her to lure me here to Dunny.
Donnie.
Of course, I could return to Myst, except they removed a single page from my Myst linking book. I cannot return without that page.
Huh.
You, my friend, can bring that page to me.
Oh?
I pray you believe my story above the lies that my sons have told you.
Wow, everybody's lying.
If you could find it in yourself to return that page to me here in Dunny, I could go to Myst and bring justice to my sons for what they've done.
Ha.
I must return to my writing. I pray that you believe me. Please hurry. Bring the page. Bring the page with you.
Wow. Okay.
Who the devil are you?
Did I just... Was this a mistake? Oh, this was a mistake. I 100% did not intend to do this. Wow, this is a problem. Okay, great, wonderful. Can I... Man. Alright, well, you look like Atris. Did you... Okay.
Returned, we meet face to face. Page, did you bring the page?
I didn't bring the page. What page? Where am I supposed to find the page? Okay.
Bring the page.
The achievement that came up
Fool are you?
was called
Did you not take my warning seriously?
that. Did you not take my warning seriously? Except it spelled it seriously instead of seriously. Wow, well done.
Welcome to Dunny. You and I will live here forever.
Wow. All right. So that's it. That's an ending. That is game over. Okay. that really all I can do here? Alright. In that case, let's load a save, shall we? Yeah, let's not do that thing. Oh, it loads me back into here. Interesting. So where would I find that extra page to a Myst linking book? Where do I think that would be hidden? Where have I not gone? I feel like I've been everywhere on the island at this point. It does sound like I need a page of some kind. Some additional work must be done. Alright, is this gonna catch on something new then? Nope. It's still catching on the same 4 things. So I'm not getting any new information there. I could bring Akinar the blue page and see what happens with that. I could... Like, I don't know... I don't know where the page would be. I don't think there's any more interesting things going to be happening here. Because this is just the topographical extrusion map, right? I guess it's a map of Riven or of Rhyme? Because it isn't really a map of this area. Alright. I really don't know where I'd go to find that page is the problem. So I can do the blue thing, and I probably want to go back and do the red pages just to see Cirrus's side of the story. So maybe I'll do that first. And that's kind of an excuse to go back through some of the ages and see if there's anything I've missed. Ha! I don't know. I'm gonna... Hello? There we go. I'm just gonna do this thing again. And I'm gonna go do the blue book. The blue page, rather. And see what we see at that point, I guess. Here and here. Let's see whether or not talking to Akinar is a huge mistake. Alright, guys. I'm gonna save again. Here you go, buddy. I've done the thing. Achievement unlocked! I'm free! Hello? Did he just trap me in the book?
Oh, yes! I'm free! Oh, I feel alive! And how do you feel, my friend? Oh, and what have we here? Perhaps the pages you worked so hard for?
Alright.
Whoops! Yes! Oh. Perhaps you're seeing the world from my point of view. Yes. Oh.
Alright, well, mistakes have been made.
There's my brother. Oh, yes. Oh.
Maybe someone will rescue you someday.
Wow. I was a fool to believe his lies. Really? I don't think there's any good endings here. Getting trapped in Danny was a mistake. Bringing the blue pages to Akinar was a mistake. I am the Akinar now. That's awful. I don't want to be Akinar. I don't want to be Cirrus either. I'm sure that bringing the red pages to Cirrus is just as bad. Maybe someone will rescue you someday. Hello? Oh, so nothing happens, I'm just actually, like, stuck. Wow, alright. Well, definitely not doing that again. I guess the next step is red pages, right? Decide whether or not... I mean, I want to see what this guy's story is.
Lie.
So let's start off with this page. This red page. And... it was like... this... it was this. And then this, and this? That's not right. Trying to see if I have this memorized. Aha, this was the problem. This goes here, and this connects. That was close. So 8, 1 down, and then it's like this Tetris shape here that splits off onto the side. And then the 5 is right, and it connects here, and the 1 in the middle. Alright. Well, let's see... This is him telling me his story, and don't go in unless I have the page. Alright, well, we're taking the red pages now. That's what's happening. Until we can figure out where the linking page is. I wonder if the linking page is hidden in one of the other ages? That doesn't seem like what I would expect.
You've returned.
He seems so sleazy, though.
Thank you for bringing the red page. You must continue to help.
I must I? I mean, I'm gonna do it, but...
Serious.
Huh.
I beg you to find the remaining red pages. You must release them.
Don't tell me what to do.
Release me from this book, which has become. Bring. I need more red pages, please. Beg.
Okay.
Don't waste time. Look.
Wow.
Don't touch. Brother. My brother is guilty.
Alright, but...
I wrongfully imprisoned.
wrongfully imprisoned. Yep, okay. So they're both telling opposite stories.
Bring the red page to me.
But it's not like one of them is telling the truth and the other is lying. Because... Atris's story contradicts them both. And Atris's story is the one that's far more... Whoa, was that Atris? Weird. Okay, well, that's a little bugged. Atris's story is far more believable than either of the brothers. Now I have to, like, go through everything and look closer just in case I missed something. Alright, well, there's a red page in here somewhere, and I don't know where, but I'm pretty interested in going back and seeing this place in daylight. Oh look, dude, blue skies! So something serious has happened here to differentiate from how things were when they visited this area. Alright, if I need a walkthrough, then I will turn to you, Mr. Gecko. But I'm definitely interested in kind of doing my own searching. Like, this is still the same kind of... You know, the age looks mostly as they left it, I guess? But, yeah, it's blue skies instead of, like, dark gray skies. So does that mean that the ancient enemy or whatever has got destroyed? Whatever that would mean? Now we're in here. So, if I were to expect any particular location for the red page, it would probably be this room. Because this seems like the kind of place that Cirrus would hang out. But maybe there's another, like, secret passageway kind of thing? Like this down here? That goes to another place that'll be Cirrus's room instead of Akinar's room? Well, that was just the, Jack-in-the-Box, kind of. There's not like a separate way out over here. And this doesn't have anything in it. And it didn't look like there were any more, like, little doorways. Like the one that was in the other room. And, like, I do have to keep in mind that, okay, there was one. Found it. Wow. That was not obvious at all. So what's in here other than red page? Gold bars. This is the treasury, rather than... The treasury and the wine cellar is where Cirrus hung out. And the prison and torture chamber is where Akinar hung out. Blech. These people. All of these people. Alright, get me out of here. I'm done. I'm 100% done with this place. They're both total nut jobs. Well, no, Akinar is a total nut job. Cirrus is just a sleaze. Nope, you missed me getting trapped in Danny, which was fun. And I talked to Akinar, and Akinar trapped me in his book, which is what a nut job. Yeah, alright, you got me. I am done for a certain value of done. There's always things to poke at. Alright, what you got for me?
Have returned.
Yes, yes.
Additional page.
Additional page, yep. Tell me something I don't know.
Free from my prison on this forgotten island of Myst.
Mm-hmm.
I see that you are... I am called Cirrus.
You see that I am
I am
what?
in need are the red pages.
Yeah,
I know.
you need the red pages.
Search and bring
Akinar brings the blue pages.
2 more of the red.
Uh-huh.
I am released, I promise. Don't touch the blue pages.
Uh-huh.
That is where for my wicked brother.
Yes. Wicked brother. Mm-hmm.
He is a man of distorted mind and senses.
I mean, that seems accurate. That's played up a little much.
Do not release Aknar. Thirst for destruction is not.
He's just as mad as Akinar.
Never ending. Bring the red paper. Beg you, please release me from this prison. Promise you will be greatly rewarded.
I'll be greatly rewarded, huh?
Must help me.
You're just gonna trap me in the red book, aren't you?
Help me.
Every decision is the wrong one. Why am I even doing this? 100% do not trust you any more than I trusted Akinar. And I trust Akinar about as far as I could throw him. Getting trapped in books has a negative effect on people? That seems likely. Alright, well, let's go get the other book. The other page. Which way was it? I think it was the one that you spawn in. I think it was here. No, this is the way out. Where's the other room? It's through the center, isn't it? I think it's through the center. Because there's 2 ways through the center. And one of them leads to Akinar's room, the other one leads to Sirius's room. Okay. Now I just gotta hit the switch again. Was it this one? I don't remember which is which. Well, that was not it. I guess it was the middle one. With all of the red lights on this side, I think that's probably a sign that we're going to Akinar's room, or Sirius's room. Yep. Sirius's very well-furnished room. No, not the desk full of poison. Was in here? Here? There we go. You know, the soundtrack for this game is actually really cool. It's just too bad that most of the game doesn't have a soundtrack. Like, very specific moments. It's a very interesting way of doing things. Like, that doesn't seem... It doesn't match up very well with the kind of gameplay that I'm used to. You know, I think in general, modern games tend to fill the space more and have more of a, you know, more of a soundtrack, right? Like, constant companion soundtrack. But this game, it's like, it punches up specific moments, but it makes those moments feel that much more important when you do hear that sound. It's like, oh, this place is important, something is happening. Alright, well, keep on talking, buddy.
With each page I can see more clearly. Soon, free from this horrible prison.
Uh-huh. You're just gonna trap me in it, aren't you?
Visit the one remaining age. You have not.
I haven't heard of Siberia. I don't know what that is. Wow, this is...
And my brother Akana is demented. He is guilty.
Guilty of?
Took advantage of the freedom our father had given us. Achenar began to appear.
Still missing most of the story.
I ask you again.
Red pages. Not the blue pages!
Blue pages. He will destroy both myself and you, just as he destroyed the other pages of Myst.
Okay. So now he's pinning it on the other guy.
Never will escape.
So funny. Like, it's clear at this point
Simply bring the red
that they work together.
story that I.
Like,
Your wisdom.
yeah, he's really not trustworthy at all.
That I am innocent and he is guilty.
Wow.
This forgotten island long ago.
Is that it? Is there
I
more?
will owe you my life, and you will be greatly rewarded.
Yeah. Greatly rewarded is Grand Vizier speak for dead. The most trustworthy. Ugh. This guy, though. Siberia. I have not heard of Siberia. I don't know what that is. Alright, this is still all set up, right? Yep. Great. So it seems clear to me at this point, given what I've seen so far, that Cirrus and Achenar were working together to destroy the Ages and to try and steal whatever, can I do anything with this? No. Whatever wealth or power they thought was present in the library. I'm not sure why destroying the Ages is important to that, but it does seem like a thing that they were... Where was it? It was... I think it was the far one. Up here? It was at one of these stations. Maybe it was this one? I think it was this one, actually. Yep. Bam! Rather linear, but very fun. That's... okay. I am happy to take game suggestions. Like, I love learning about new games, so that's pretty cool. Oh, now I gotta go through the, the maze again. Alright, well... hope you remember your cardinal directions, kids. Yeah, pretty much everybody in this game is suspicious. What's his face? The guy, the dad, seems a little more trustworthy. Atris is his name. But even that guy is like, I don't know. It is very apparent that his kids didn't like him at all. Or ended up. I don't know. Maybe they were just, like, both super messed up, and Atris is actually, like, a completely okay dude. Alright, well, time to go ding. Clang, ding, sproing, and pfft. Okay. I don't believe that either, Luticor. Ding is north. Yeah, I get it. We're going ding. Exits are east, west, and ding. Time to go puff. And I think we go puff again. And then I've kind of lost the thread at that point. Yep, keep going. This takes so long. So I was cruising Twitch the other day. Time to go Clang. And I found the stream of somebody who's doing Myst speedruns. I don't know how regularly. I found him because he was doing stuff in 140, which is a fantastic game that everybody should play. Maybe not everybody, but I really liked it. But he was telling me that apparently he found a way to skip this whole section, like I guess wrong warp or clip into, or somehow get from Sproing is west, not east, west. But just go from the outside area straight to the room with the linking book, which is pretty cool. I don't know how much I trust a Myst speedrun. I don't know what that looks like. This is Clang Sproing, which is southwest. No, not southeast, southwest. We're just going Sproing now. Okay. Sprungward ho! This is so long. Where to now? Ding Sproing? Is that Ding Sproing? Yep. Ding Sproing. Maybe all three of them are gonna murder me. Maybe every answer is a bad one. You know, I've solved some puzzles, and really the only solution is to just leave. Time to go puff, which is east. Oh no, Ding Puff. Yeah, there we go. This begs the question, though. Who am I in the context of all of this? Going Ding. How did I get here? Who am I in relation to all of these people? Where did I come from? We're going Clang Puff? Which would be southwest. No, southeast. Southeast. Right? Clang Puff is southeast? Yeah, southeast. It's too bad that there's not like a good NG sounding name for the puff of air, because I have Clang, Ding, and Sproing, and I want, you know, I want symmetry. I want another word like that. Pang? I don't know. Like, there's not a good onomatopoeia for that. I don't think. And I'm still not seeing anything that looks like it might be the missing page to a Myst linking book. I wonder if I could just take one of these linking books with me. That would make things a lot easier. Also, since Atris has the ability to write ages, why doesn't he just write another Myst linking book for himself? There's plot holes all over the place. I'm not entirely sure I understand what's going on here. Alright.
You finally returned. I owe you a debt of gratitude, for you have nearly released me. My name is Sirius. I trust that from your explorations you've become convinced that my wicked brother Achenar is guilty, and I am innocent. It is I who am wrongly imprisoned here. Imprisoned by my father. I don't know who you are, or how you came to this island, but I assume you must at least know something of the books. It was father who was a master of the books. He wrote hundreds of them, all describing and linking to the fantastic places and ages which he had discovered. The room in which you now stand was our father's library. It was
Okay.
here in this room, on this island named Myst.
So is he gonna give me
that
the
he
same
outlined these books.
lines as Akinar did, just a little reversed?
By now, you have surely discovered that Akinar has burnt and mutilated most of these books. Why?
Ah.
Father
Yeah, novels make
was
sense.
always watchful of our exploration. We grew up under his strict supervision. But when we came of age, he gave us unbridled access to the Myst books. He began to leave our adventures more and more unchecked. Unsupervised as we were, my brother began to become disturbed. He began to take more from the Myst ages than he had given. Soon he gained a twisted pleasure from the conquest and destruction of the other ages. It was horrific. This thirst for destruction. But alas, even I discovered his insanity too late.
I mean, this is...
He had completely destroyed all of the Myst ages but 4. I wasted no time. In warning my father, I thought he would recognize Akinar's guilt. But in a fit of rage, he imprisoned both my brother and myself within the pages of these books, designed to hold us until he could judge which of us was guilty.
Okay.
Discover the truth. Our father embarked on one final chapter. However, he has never returned. I can only assume that he perished along the way.
Okay. So this is a different story than Akinar.
An innocent victim entrapped forever.
Because Akinar's story is that Cirrus actually
are
killed their dad.
Listen carefully. You must find one more page and I will be forever free. There is a book on the shelves. This library, which
it going to
is
give me the
mostly
same pattern?
burned, but has a few pages still intact. It is the last book on the middle shelf. Find it. This book is filled with a variety of patterns. Find pattern 158 and recreate it on the door
Same
of
pattern.
the fireplace. This will bring you to the last red page. Bring that page to me, and I will finally be released, and able to reward you, of course. Ignore the blue page. That page finishes my brother's book. It chills me to even think what would happen if you were to release him.
Well, I already found out.
There is another warning. Where the red and blue pages reside, also resides a green book. If you touch the green book, you also will be imprisoned forever.
Okay.
Our father gave us this same warning long ago. I suggest you follow his advice. Go now. Soon we will meet face to face.
Okay, so there's still like some other pieces to fit together, right? Because Atris's dad is trapped on Dani also. So the green book leads to Dani, and he needs a linking page. Well, I did get trapped in the green book, that's not a lie. That may be due to my own, foolishness. But then Atris was trapped in Dani by his sons, the same way that he trapped his dad, I'm guessing? Or maybe they came in, sabotaged the linking book, and left, and then when Atris went into the green book, went to Dani on his own, he discovered that he didn't have a way back. And then there's the discrepancy between Cirrus and Akinar's story. Like, obviously, they're both trying to pit me against each other. Like, Cirrus is trying to pit me against Akinar, and Akinar's trying to pit me against Cirrus. But Cirrus is saying that his dad left. whereas Akinar is saying that his dad was dead. And both of them are manifestly lying because their dad is fine, he's just trapped in Denis. Nope, all the way up. There we go. There's a lot of stories going around, and the only one who seems rational is Atris. Atris' story is a lot more believable than both Cirrus and Akinar's stories, because at least Atris hasn't been already proven to be a liar. Whereas both Akinar and Cirrus are, like, directly lying. Is it incomplete information? Or is it just out-and-out falsehoods? Because, like, the fact that they're giving me different stories is weird, right? I would expect them to give the same story, but with the role reversed. So that they're telling me that different events occurred is really, really weird to me. Alright, where am I going? And why is it dark? I need to get up to... No, not there. Back here. Back up here, I think. Yeah, that's true. I need to go down here, and I need to turn this. Oh god, this is so hard to see. Hang on. Oh, come on. There we go. Flashlight for the win! Alright. And take that fast track up the stairs. Rip bitrate, I'm sure. And then this elevator will take me up to the final area. Closing the door first. I finally remembered. Gotta close the elevator door first before you can hit the lever. Pretty proud of myself. It's the kind of skill you learn as a constant player of video games. I don't know. Alright. So is there anything interesting in here? There was like some random page, right? That wasn't the red page? In here. Like half of a page of something. This is... Like, I wish I knew what the other half of this stuff said, right? But it's implying something about the marker switches and setting the marker switches off rather than on. I think right now I have all of the switches set to on. Locate switches. Position of these switches. Go to the dock. And... something, turn the marker switch to the off position. So is it just the dock marker switch needs to be off? What? Was the page in here? There we go. Nothing else here. Not a lot of additional information. This is Siberia 3, wow. Siberia's going deep. Maybe there's something else in Akinar's room. Like the other half of that thing. And I just didn't look deep enough to find it. I'm gonna check that out before I go back. Just in case there's something else. Was this it?
I hope I pushed the right button.
So this is
Very
Cirrus, right?
interesting device, dear brother. I'm not erasing anything important, am I? He is preparing. Remember, take only one page.
Oh, okay. So that is a sign that they were working together. Also, this should have been in the Stone Ship age, right? With the weird device thing there? Alright. This is actually not what I wanted. But that was cool to see, even though I think that's in the wrong place. So, Akinar is the one who took the page out of the linking book there. Oh, this was where I was expecting to see it. And this is... Maybe this is the language of the Channelwood people? Because they have like some kind of weird language? The monkeys? Also, I don't know who this is. Yeah, okay. So I already took the blue page from here. Is there anything else I can find? Regardless, I am now 100% convinced that freeing Cirrus is also incorrect. But I'm gonna do it anyway because content. Don't you start, Luticor. How did they refer to them then when they were talking about the residents of the Channelwood? There we go. Alright, and now I gotta redirect it back the other way so I can get to the other elevator so I can go back up to the book. Chuta! It just sounded like a hut to me. The kind of things that Jabba would say. And it's going down that way, but I gotta go this way because this way has the bridge. Yep. Alright, this is the page that will free Cirrus. Are you serious? I don't know, like, is Riven actually a good game? I feel like, Uru was not. And people have kind of been unhappy with that, like that didn't go well. Is Riven good? Super hard, okay. Yeah, that was the feedback that I got about Riven. That, like, the puzzles were more obscure, and that things kind of didn't come together as well. But if the story is compelling, then, like, hard puzzles I think is okay. I don't know. Like, this hasn't been too terrible. How much harder is it than this? Maybe I'll play Riven then. Not immediately, though. Riven can go on the list. Alright, time to save. Oh, in case you weren't here last time, we made a command about it. Because I clearly need reminding more often than I actually get engaged in saving. So we put a command together for it. Oh crap. Save. Yes. Wait, no! Ugh, God, I saved after giving him the page.
Oh, yes!
Worthless.
Yes. I'm free. Oh, thank you, my friend. My dear friend. You've done the right thing.
I don't think I have.
You stupid fool. Looks like
Okay.
perhaps you're in the book now. And what have we here? A page.
The rippest.
Oh no. I hope you enjoy your new home as much as I enjoyed it.
Why are they so evil?
I can't see you. You're getting less clear. I hope you're into books.
Oh man, he's even making awful jokes? What a villain.
The library looks much the same as I left. Oh, I can Goodbye.
Okay. Well, that was something. That was definitely an ending. All of these bad ends. Alright, so... I guess I have to restore from here. Which is before I found all the red pages, but that's fine. Like, I'm not particularly enamored of... Like, it kind of doesn't matter to me whether or not I get all the red pages back or not. Aw, it's still dark. Awful. So there's something about turning off one of the marker switches, right? Like... Yup, that was it. This is the page? That was it? That was all I needed? Alright, cool. Alright, this time I'm gonna save in an appropriate amount of time. Okay. So with these 8, and then this, all the way across, these 2 more up, these 5, this connector, and that here. Huh? Yeah, that was right. Okay, cool. So, let's go save Dadris. Yep, save. So is this movie unchanged? This movie's the same.
Who the devil are you? Don't come here to done it, not yet. Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend.
Alright, well, whatever.
Me.
That's the same.
Where should I begin?
Alright, well, here's the page. Achievement unlocked. Yes!
Ah, my friend. You've returned. And the page. Did you bring the page? Ah. Give it to me. Please, give me the page.
Don't.
Page, my friend. Page.
Um. I mean, I guess.
You've done the right thing.
Have I?
I have a difficult choice to make.
So now what? Talk to me,
My
buddy.
sons have betrayed me.
Uh-huh.
I know what I must do. I shall return shortly.
Oh, that's kind of a cool effect. I no longer have control. Oh, he came back. Okay, good. So what have you done? Burned down the library in its entirety?
Oh, I have many questions for you, my friend, but my writing cannot wait. I fear that my long delay may have already had a catastrophic impact on the world in which my wife Catherine is being held hostage.
Oh, wow, that's unexpected. Okay. And what do you expect me to do?
Reward. I'm sorry, but all I have to offer you is the library on the island of Myst.
Huh, that's not
Books
nothing.
that are contained there. Feel free to explore at your leisure. I hope your explorations are satisfying.
Alright.
You'll,
I'll take it.
no longer have my sons to deal with.
Good. So is that it? That's it, right? Anything else? Buddy? Pal?
Oh, and one more favor.
Yeah, this... Uh-huh.
I'm fighting a foe much greater than my sons could ever have imagined.
Really?
At some point in the future,
Is this
I
set up
find
for
it
the sequel?
necessary to request your assistance. Till that point, you're free to enjoy the exploration from my library on Myst. And thank you again.
Okay. So this is as close to a good end as I'm getting. I still can't move. I still don't have control.
Oh, the book. You can use the Myst linking book to return to Myst.
This is the tower ending? Yeah. Makes sense. You're welcome. Is there something else that happens if I sit on here? Like, the other ones I've kind of skipped through, I guess. I just hit a button and it's over. Okay, so I can go back. Doesn't seem like there's anything here. So let's go back. Now that I have a working Myst linking book. So what does this grant me? How do I get to Rhyme? Isn't Rhyme supposed to be like a 5th age? So these books are gone. Just gone. Oh. So this is the Rhyme book. Aha! Okay. 2735. So he's left me some more information than I had before. Have to hit the back, the button in the back. 2735? And it's not over here anymore, so it was here And he's just pulled it out so I can look at it. Okay, cool. Alright, well, let's go do that thing, then. Let's go exploring. So what was it? It was this button. Not sure what 2735 is supposed to be, because this is... It doesn't... This doesn't have that many options. But maybe now I hit it from behind instead of from the front, and it does something? Maybe I hit it on 27 and on 35? Because this isn't going to do anything. So what does 35 do? This just makes it glow and do nothing. And this button in the back does also nothing. Okay. So clearly, I am not understanding the information I was given. Let's go look at the book again! This thing, hit the button in the back, 2735. Okay. Well, I guess let's try that, right? So 40, bring the thing up, and then try and do something else with it. I mean, maybe. I don't know. So this is going to turn the thing on. Now that it's on, if I go back here... Ah, that does a thing. It does this thing. What did it do? What did it do? Okay. So that's just turning something in the outside world, I guess? Man, this book is hidden away real deep. Something out here? Something changed, right? And I think it's on one of these towers on the way to the ship. Aha! Wow! Oh, cool! What? Hang on. I need a flashlight for this. This is ridiculous. What is going on? Oh, okay, cool. So I go in here, and it's not actually like a massive set of stairs, it's this hallway over here. Fine. Fine. Acceptable. And then it's another hallway. Okay, cool. Great, I love hallways. This was the wrong hallway. Getting all turned around, I have no idea how this works. This way. This way? Yeah, okay. This looks like a place where I can input 2735. This looks like it might do something. Well, I'm waiting. Anything you want to do, whenever you're ready to do something. Maybe that just made a thing go up outside? God, this is so convoluted. Because it was like, go in here, and then go this way, and then go that way? So something inside the library? Whoa! Cool. Cool! Ah, let's see what we can find. Behold the age of rhyme! Is there an age of reason somewhere, too? Wow. Something's mad. What is this? It's something I can turn on. And something I can turn off. Well, it started off, so let's make it on. Because on sounds correct. Oh, it was this. Hey, now I can light the furnace. How good is that? And this is just the mislinking book. Achievement unlocked. Rhyme Age. That was all I needed. I came in, I saw, I left. Done and done. What else is there to see in here, though? There's gotta be more. I don't know what turning on the furnace does for me. Alright, furnace can be off as well. Fine. I feel like I ought to be able to do more with this, but maybe that'll come in the future. So what else can we do out here? What else have we got? I would like it to be day, FYI. I would really appreciate having better light sources around. That is a thing that would be nice. So what have we got out this way? Nothing but cold. Cold and ice. Wait, did I come in this way? Did I come in the other way? Or is this the same thing? Ha! A place to yeah. The blue and red pages. Just burn them. We're done. It doesn't look like I could do anything with this. This is just here. This isn't the way that I came in. This is an extra thing. Can I go down here? No. Hey, Maruchan, how's it going? This is the way I came in, but I can't do anything with this either, right? This doesn't do anything. There's nothing here either. All I can do in rhyme is look around? That seems unlikely. This appears to be on. Aren't there supposed to be, like, resonance crystals or things that I can use to look into the other ages? I'm gonna turn that fire back on. Leave the fire going. This is another door, isn't it? Alright, well, nothing here at all. Nothing here but secret doors. Cool. Wow, that's kind of creepy. It's an elevator. Well, I mean, close the doors, right? Close the doors? Maybe I just hit a button. Alright. Oh, this elevator closes the doors for you! What incredible technology, this elevator! I found a thing. Oh, I can change it to a bunch of different colors. Ooh! I can make pretty lights. Neat! Okay. So I guess they finally found the source of the lights? That's what you're telling me? The aurora. So, like, these lightning arc things appear to be making the light somehow? Interesting. Okay. So far, the point of this seems to be visual effects. And what else have we got? Aw, can't go down anymore? Lame. Okay, okay. What else is there? Is that it? This is talking about the stones, which is like, that's cool. So with that turned off, does that make the door not open? No, it's still just a normal door. Not particularly secret. Okay. Oh, I'll leave you on, I guess. And then what? Man, I feel like there should be a point to this place, and there kind of isn't. Oh, you think I set the light to be the fire color? I mean, I guess I haven't really played around too much with the different colors, right? It was just blue, because blue's good. Red's pretty good, too. Do I have to go the whole list? Like, maybe there's something there? Like, yellowish? It's just colors. Like, I can see the lightning going from one place to another. But I don't know that there's much else to do here. It doesn't seem like there's a particular order to the colors, like I want to set off one, then the other, then the other. I don't have any information relating to that. There's a black one? What does black light look like? Nothing is what it looks like. Is it like a gray? Oh, that goes into blue then. And then kind of greenish? More blue, better blue. Like, it's pretty, granted. Doesn't seem like I'm accomplishing much here, though. And I can't change it while it's going. Like, once I've pulled the switch, I gotta wait until it kind of unpulls itself on its own. Yo, that monster's mad. Whatever it is. And this is like edging into more red at this point. No, not much happening. What if I turn off that thing that started off? Unswitch the switch that I switched. I don't think there was anything else new. Although, admittedly, I kind of skimmed through it, like I didn't look too closely. So how does it look if I do this now? This just doesn't do anything. Okay. What benefit is there to doing something here, though? I mean, I might as well set it to be able to do something. That seems like a thing. Is there anything else out here? Looks like not. I don't know, I guess I could go back and look at the book again and see if that gives me any ideas as to, like, what I might want to do. Or what I might want to try. It's mostly just setting colors out here on the things, I think. Because, like, I changed colors around. And the colors on the towers changed to match. But nothing else has really changed. Maybe I want to get the colors to match something else? Is there something else I want to get the colors to match? Like maybe coming out here with the light matching this color, kind of this green, will do something? Or maybe changing the light to match like this color, whatever it is? So it, like, the lightning will shoot into this thing and do something drastic? I don't know. What about on this side? Is there anything else that looks like I might want to... Dude. What are those things? What are the noises they're making? Is that water down there, or is it all ice? It looks like water. It looks like an actual ocean. Maybe it's a whale. Whale noises. It's pretty creepy, I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea what it is. Alright, I'm gonna set the light to that green color and see if that does something. Yeah, that's some pretty major noise. So if I change this, does that change the colors on the outside? Like, out of the... Because now it's black, right? It doesn't look like it's changing the colors on the towers. The colors on the towers are staying that kind of orange color. I'm not seeing anything changing. I can think of maybe I want to match this to this. Just kind of a lighter green. But there's not so much green here. So that's pretty cool. Maybe I want to match it to, like, the lightning color? So, like, not there, but, like, here? It's still more green than anything else. And it doesn't look like there's anything else manipulatable here. It's just this. Alright, let's go back to the book and see if the book has any information about things that we can do here. Electrical contact on the right? I mean, the only ways that I can see off of this area are these two walkways, and both of them dead end immediately into these kind of observation points. I'm pretty sure it's all towers, regardless. Let's head back. Let's see what that's whether or not we can get more information. Maybe the trick was just getting there. It's like, hey, you got there. That's it. There's nothing left to do. Alright, Book of Rhyme. So this is so far the same. Cirrus and I found a wondrous spot to view the lights. Machinery from Selenitic. Selenitic is the sound one. These things exist. And then there's a bunch of talk about Riven and Dani. Finish the shaft to my observation post. Return to Rhyme later when my mind is cleared. Ah, so it's showing when you hit this button that this goes down, so you can actually get to Rhyme that way. Okay. But that doesn't give me any more information about things that I can do in Rhyme. And it's not like I have any particular goal, right? Like, I'm not looking for more pages. It's just kind of there. I wonder if there's other achievements I missed. Hang on a second. I'm going to bring up Steam for a second, see if there's, like, anything obvious in there that's going to give me a sense of direction. Well, there's still more achievements. Oh, they're hidden. Finished Myst with best ending. Alright, that's pretty good. Aurora Master. Controlled the Aurora. Well, that's fine. There's the, he is preparing thing from Channelwood, which I got. Found the panel inside the inside panel. Some of these achievements are pretty funny. Most of this is just did the thing, but there's like 9 hidden achievements left, and it's not telling me what any of them are. So I'm not gaining much from that. Wonder if I can do more here now. Like, does this have anything else on it? Probably still gonna catch in the 4 same places. Yeah, nothing has changed. Oh, it's not catching on the boat anymore because the boat's not there because I flipped the marker switch. Does this preview show me anything useful? This is the spawn point, so now it's zooming up. Something over on the side? Huh. The spawn point goes in, and then it goes high for a second, and then continues to the other side of the mountain, as if maybe there's something there? Maybe there's something behind the hut? Or the main whatever it is? Whew. 'Cause, like, there's nothing I can do from out here. And this doesn't really look interactable. Oh, maybe it is. Maybe this is interactable and I'm missing something. Maybe it's flashlight time. It's probably been flashlight time. This already flipped. If I flip it off, nothing in particular seems to change out here. But this is just pumping gas in there, so that's what flipping that does. There doesn't seem to be a way... Dude, these noises. Yeah, there doesn't really seem to be a way to get anywhere. And this isn't particularly interactable. Like, I can stand here and try to click on things, but it doesn't do anything. It does seem like there should be a way to get, like, up here or over to the other side or something. Can't do it from here, though. Or from here, really. All I can do here is clip into the boiler. Which is not a particularly useful feature. Maybe if I leave the fire on inside, something changes, something happens? It, like, starts to melt the snow or something? Is there anything else interactable around here? Well, not the book, for sure. I've already done that. And then, like, there's this pole, which is just the gas, right? Like, the gas line running through here. It doesn't seem like I'm accomplishing anything here. And if I hang out here and watch this go, like, does that do anything? Does anything happen because of the fire inside? Doesn't seem like it. I'm kind of at a loss, you guys. Is there anything else to do here? Is there something interactable? Is there any kind of goal in this age? I mean, I think at this point this is a direct question. Like, what is my next step here? Is there a next step? I got the best ending. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with Rhyme other than check it out, Rhyme exists. Leaving the fire on does not appear to have accomplished anything. What if I leave the gas on but not the fire? And then, like, I go wait around while the gas is just slowly filling the room. And I just hang out for a bit. Good job, Darkstar. Yep. There is no reason to this rhyme. Like, is this something? None of this looks like anything. Everything that would happen happens immediately? Yeah, it seems really weird for there to be some kind of time-delayed puzzle. Like, that's not the kind of puzzles that you see in this game. Yeah, there's always, like, a response, right? Like, there's always something that happens visibly to show you that what you've done has accomplished something. But even with the tree elevator, like, you see a response to what you've done, and you hear noises, right? Like, if you flip up the thing, you see the boiler side go all the way up, you see the fire underneath the boiler, and you hear the noises of the tree on the outside. And if you go outside and look at the tree, you immediately see that the tree is doing something. Yeah, give me some direction on the next step. At least point me towards something that I can do. I can't go down in the elevator, I tried. Maybe I can go more up in the elevator, though. I didn't try that. Hang on, let me try that. And then we'll see whether or not I want... Oh, this got cold in here. Wait. Why is this icy in here? Weird. I'm gonna try going up in the elevator again. I don't know why I didn't try that. That's foolish of me. Because I can't go down from here. That I tried. But more up maybe is a thing that we can do. Look at that. Yep, something happened. Oh look, it's another toy. I'm turning the flashlight off. This is getting kind of annoying. But I need it! Flashlight! Why is this here? Like, this seems really irritating. Alright, well, what's in the book? Cool. Before spending any more time with my experiments, I have decided that I must finish construction. I have brought both Cirrus and Achenar this time. The shaft is almost finished, as is the observation post. Both boys prefer it inside where it is warm, protected from the cold, naturally. Achenar sits in the observation post for hours, and Cirrus is consumed with the crystals and the glimpses of ages that we were able to see. Neither of them shows any real desire to leave. I cannot remember the last time my son spent so much time with me in an age. After much more experimenting with the shapes of the crystals, we were able to get a nearly perfect view of an age inside of the book. Okay, I am taking a picture of these crystal shapes because they look important. Cirrus wanted to link immediately, not understanding the link was only visual. Why are we still hearing noises? This has got to stop. Without the ink, the crystals do not bind onto a particular age. Because of this, the crystals have an interesting side effect. It is possible to change the crystals and watch the age change, while in reality, we are seeing a vast number of distinct, though similar, ages displaying the current age defined by the crystals. It appears as though we are changing the original age. Next are the lights. My sons seem much more interested in the lights of the night sky right now. Their only interest in the crystals seems to be whether or not we can view Channelwood or Stoneship, two ages I have not seen in a long while. It is possible to view the ages, although the time it would take to find the correct combination would be prohibitive. I do not consider my task with the crystals complete, but I would rather keep Cirrus and Achenar excited and here, so we will move on to the lights. I think it is better to keep Riven from them, and so it is just as well that we move on to something else. I will view that place later. Man, they keep talking about Riven. I guess it's because Atris is very concerned with whether or not his dad is actually trapped, or whatever. The lights are curious. Give me a sec. The lights are curious. Although I originally thought the effect to be an organic one, I now believe it to be electromagnetic in origin. I think the effect could be triggered somehow. Alright, well that explains the setup that we found. It's something that we'll have to try, and if Cirrus and Achenar have their way, it will be soon. I have never seen either of them so interested in my experiments, and I do not want to dampen their enthusiasm. It seems they have forgotten about the crystals now. I'm not sure either of my sons was expecting the amount of work it would take. It has turned out to be a challenge working above the cold waters where the wind cuts through clothing and skin like a sharp knife. Still, even amidst the dark cold, they are driven to complete the task. It is a side of them that I have not seen before. Another hard day, but we have erected the first of 3 towers. I am too tired to write tonight. It has been a week. The second and third towers are up. We only need to connect the power. I am exhausted, as are Cirrus and Achenar. However, they have no intention of quitting, and that drives me. The towers are finished, as is the power to each of them. Power will be conducted directly through the Salian Sea, alleviating the need for stringing wires and enabling us to locate the towers a comfortable distance away. That seems really tenuous. Like, wouldn't that just attenuate the tower? Or the power so that it wouldn't gain... I don't know, I guess physics doesn't really matter here. Most of the remaining work can be accomplished inside, for which I am grateful. I am tired of the cold. I look forward to the warm beaches of Myst Island. Perhaps we all deserve a break. We only spent a day with Catherine before returning. We were here only a minute before we again began to experiment with the towers and the electromagnetic discharges. We were able to create an arc for the first time between 2 towers. Its reflection in the cold waters was magnificent. We are close now. Tomorrow, after adjusting the voltage, we will know how close. The beauty is awe-inspiring. At our command, multicolored waves of light dance across the dark sky. Brilliant flashes of white lightning that make the display even more amazing precede them. The boys are convinced they will be able to bring their mother here, and though she usually refuses to use the books, I am becoming convinced that she will come, or at least I hope. What is this? This is the second time that I've seen a shape like this. As for me, I must return to Myst, or some other warm place. There is more to be accomplished here, but I long for the sun, and will spend some time under its glow before returning. Does this do anything? No. Okay. Back to the book. Catherine had to come after I told her of my intentions to use the crystals to view Riven. She is not consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals, and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me to view of that age. What? She is not consumed with the setup of the geodes and the crystals, and encourages me daily as I try to uncover the combination that will allow me a view of that age. This is a weird sentence. I don't understand how the 2 pieces of the sentence are related to each other. Maybe this is meant to be a now? She is now consumed with, etc.? That's more believable, and then this sentence makes sense. Cirrus and Achenar did not come this time. I must return to Everdunes, another place that we have not seen. I guess it's one of the ages that got destroyed. I believe that a few of the crystals I left in Everdunes may help me here. Catherine has returned home for now, but she will meet me on Myst Island in 3 days. I think I will be ready by then. Okay. So we have now found a more thing. Now that it's rotated, can I go up or down again? Can't go up. I can go down. Does it stay rotated, or does it rotate again? No, it sends me to a new place! New place ahoy. Okay, now I need the flashlight again. Alright, this is pretty cool. So where are we now? What have we seen? What have we discovered? More books, that's good. And time to turn the flashlight off again. It is real. The work of your hands, the touch of my dreams. I've left my dream for you. I'm only yours, Catherine. And another possible crystal setup. Specifically, colors. Red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Oh, man. Alright, if that's a timing for the other thing, that's an interesting idea. Maybe that's a sequence for the lights. What is this? Is this page readable? Doesn't look like it. No. Oh, but this looks like a viewable thing, right? So these are crystals that I can set up, and then I can look and see what age I've discovered. Okay, so I'm seeing shapes here, but not different color combinations. But looking at the shapes, so let me show you the thing, right? So we're trying to get this, like, diamond shape, followed by a tall vertical, followed by this spiky thing, followed by what's probably that short yellow one, followed by some other kind of taller spiky thing. So we're looking at this one, I think. I think that's this one. And this is a different spiky thing. Like that. What does this do? Oh, I messed it up. Okay, that's right. This is right. This is right. This is right. This looks right. Maybe there's a different tall one? Nope. This looks right. This looks more right, actually. Maybe there's a different spiky one that I missed. Oh, that's it. This is it. No? This isn't it? Is there a different short one? Or a different triple spike one? No, that just takes you back to here. Okay. So these are the right shapes, I'm convinced. The colors, though. These are more crystals? Can't really do anything with this. Yeah, maybe it's something to do with the aurora? Like if I change the aurora color, that'll influence these colors? Huh. Oh, that's the way out. Okay, that's fine. But apparently I can lie down in what is probably Catherine's bed. That's really abrupt. Alright, I'm not gonna get anything more out of that. Oh look, I can sit down. That's kinda cool, actually. If I sit down... Can I get... No. I can't really get a better view of anything. Maybe it's hold it again? Yep, it's hold it again. God, just like the other thing. Alright, now it's red. This one needs to be green. This one needs to be blue. This one needs to stay yellow, and this one goes purple. So stupid. Like this. This is right. This is it. Unless this is the wrong shape. Or this is the wrong shape. Maybe it was this shape? No, I think it's this shape. Maybe there's a different purple? There we go. Wow. Wow. That's heinous. Okay, so now I'm looking into a different age. I don't know where I'm looking, and I don't know how to interact with that. Is there like ink that I can apply to the book in order to get into that age? It's like, alright, I've done the thing, now what? That's Riven? Ah. Okay. Oh. So this is Catherine trying to come after Atris. Like, Catherine trying to chase down Atris and Denny. Fascinating. Okay. Is there more button to push? No. Can I go down again? No. But I can go back up. And now I'll have a button to push to switch me back to the other side. And this is back to here. So now I'm wondering if I, like, do this in that color order, do I get anything out of it? I'm gonna try that and see if that gets me anything. So we're looking at red, green, blue, yellow, purple. Like this red. This green is pretty close. Were both color combination sets the same? Maybe. I'm not sure. Blue is further down, so like here looks about right. Oh, I don't even remember seeing yellow. Was there a yellow? Probably around the reds and the oranges, right? Seems likely. So red, orange, that's pretty yellow, right? It's still edging into green. But like, this is as yellow as I can get it, I think. And then purple was even further down? Was there actually a purple? Because it goes black, blue, still blue, green. Like, there's not... Maybe between black and blue, kind of. Yeah, that's, I guess, kind of purpley. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna get anything out of this. I think this doesn't do anything else. It's cool, though. And there's no other buttons to hit. Like, if I hit this button, this will go back to the other side. Well, alright. Yeah, it just makes pretty... That's pretty much what I thought. That was my impression as well. Alright, now the fire's on. So at least this place will be left warm. Hey, Zongui! You've caught the end of Myst.